Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Lostbelt 6 gameplay. So yeah, let us resume. We are in part 3 and we are in I think like section 25, yeah, in the beginning. So a few things happened. We kind of got a little bit of an intermission and we got to know about Morgan's throne. We also did kind of see something in the pit and someone over there, and like these type of things, it's kind of like the calm before the storm. Everything's kind of going in the same direction as it went, like in the previous era, how Mab was going to become the queen and Ash was there beside her, and how everything was going well, and then like everything went wrong. So it's kind of becoming like that. Knocknarea is becoming the queen and Castoria's there, kind of going in the same direction. So obviously it makes me think something is going to happen it's going to go in the wrong direction, obviously. So let's see how this goes. Right. Okay. All right, here we are in the cathedral. All right, everyone is here. Oh, as Miriam's representative, obviously. We are here. Gosh, I've never seen so many upper-class fairies all in one place before. Look up on the second floor. There's Aurora and Spriggan in the VIP seats, and a whole bunch of other famous fairies too. But hey, we're kind of big deals too. I might have relinquished my claim to the throne, but I was still one of the key players in the assault on Camelot. Our seats must be at the very front of the... they're full? Let me see. It looks like our seats are on the first floor all the way in the back. These are like the seats you give to a friend of a friend if there's any left over, right? Wow. I'm sure she gave us these seats so we won't draw much attention, yeah. Oh good, you're sitting here too. Percival, I thought you were supposed to be in Camelot. Yes, well, that was my original intention, but Lady Bargus insisted otherwise. Let me guess, she said it would be ridiculous for the commander of the Round Table Army not to attend, and that she could easily handle things while you were away. Yeah. Got it in one. Verbatim, Tim, even. She did also say to give you her regards, though. She really is a thoughtful guardian knight, isn't she? I'm truly in favor of you being here, too. Oh, how's removing the sacred lance coming along? If you need help with it, I can always come back with you to Camelot once this is over. No need to worry, it is coming along great. It should be done by noon today, and the lance should arrive in Salisbury by tomorrow night. Noon and... okay. Awesome. I don't know if a sacred lance made by Morgan is something we can actually use ourselves, but even if we cannot, it'll be an invaluable divine construct just as a reference. Thanks again, Percival. Right, everyone, Knocknarea's here. Yep. Oh. Damn. Yep, the crown and everything. Wow, she looks beautiful. I know, I can hardly tear my eyes away from her. Don't you think she looks beautiful, Artoria? Yeah, I do. Damn it, Knocknarea. I hate to admit it, but you're the best. Good day, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Temporary though my position may be, it is my honor to lead this coronation ceremony on behalf of the 6 clans. Lady Knocknarea of the King Clan, our new ruler who will surely lead Britain to a more prosperous future. Please make your way to the cathedral altar and the coronation pedestal. It's begun. It's a very solemn affair, isn't it? So that crown has been blessed by all 6 clans, and once Knocknarea puts it on, that will mean she's officially become queen. Oh god, I feel like something's gonna go wrong here. Yep, pretty simple as far as ceremonies go. And since the clans have already come to a consensus, there won't be anyone opposed to... Here everyone, these goblets are for you. What? The moment the blessing is complete, you are to drink this wine to celebrate. Okay. Thank you. Are you going to drink that, senpai? I don't know. Like I said, things like I kind of looking weird here. I feel like something's gonna happen. Everything's making me suspicious. I can't drink wine, but I can at least pretend. Understood, then I'll follow your lead. I will too then. I'm not really much for wine anyway. Really? Guess I'll top the party line then. I don't care much for wine either, so alright, I can see where this is going. Now, let us offer our blessing to celebrate the beginning of our new queen's reign. Knocknarea, our new queen, please attest to your impartiality, your diligence, your commitment to coexistence, and your integrity. Very well. As a fairy of Britain, I swear to be impartial in all matters. As the head of the Northern Fairies, I will continue to be diligent. As the fairy entrusted to rule by the Child of Prophecy, I believe firmly in coexistence. And as the daughter of the great Queen Mab, I promised my entire life will be one of... well, okay, what's going to happen now? Objection, who? You can't trust a single word, she said. Who the hell is this? Knocknarea is evil, the Northern Fairies have no place in Britain. Who is this? Who said that? Show yourselves. Who are these? Huh? But you're my subject. What's going on? We attest that Knocknarea has no right to rule. And we are prepared to tell you all about the atrocities she has committed. What's happening? Her regime in the north was a nightmare. Every fairy she shares her blood with becomes her slave and loses the ability to refuse her. She controls every aspect of our lives, makes army service mandatory, and even takes our original fairy professions. Wait, what? Controls every aspect of our lives, makes army service mandatory, takes our original fairy professions. And that's not all. My brother and I were both infected with Morse disease. We only went to Edinburgh and became Knocknarea subjects because we'd heard it would be treated there. But the truth was horrifying. Her treatment was transferring our Morse curses to the fairies she deemed worthless, condemning them to death. What? I don't believe that. I was lucky enough to survive. But my poor brother was given Morse curses from several other fairies, turning into just a hideous monster. But one of Knocknarea's giant soldier slaves. What is happening here? And what's wrong with that? Every one of the fairies knew exactly what they were signing up for. They volunteered of their own free will, to sacrifice their bodies when they were already on the verge of death so they could save their fellow fairies and help defeat Morgan. I also gave each and every one of them rewards to suit their sacrifice. They weren't being exploited in any way, shape or form. Then what about what's underneath the Queen's City? How do you explain that horrible system? Right, what's going on? You... Hear me, everyone! Let me tell you about Queen Mab and Knocknarea's secret betrayal of Britain. You probably all think Queen Mab is dead, but the truth is she's still alive. Okay. Do you know why Edinburgh is known as the Queen's City? It's because Mab transformed her own corpse into that city when it continues to function today. Okay. And for what purpose, you may ask? It disgusts me to say, but I'll power through. Mab planned to consume the bodies of other dead fairies to expand her city and create a stronger version of herself. Wait, what? Planned to consume the bodies of other dead fairies to expand her city and create a stronger version of herself. Wait, so it's kind of like how Britain works, like how fairies, their bodies become land? Is it kind of like that? But in this case, it won't be land, it's just she's going to get stronger. And she's going to, I'm guessing, come back again? And the result is Knocknarea. Knocknarea, the corpse... Oh wait, no. Oh. So Knocknarea... Yeah, okay, so Knocknarea is... I obviously the reincarnated Mab, I'm guessing. Result is Knocknarea. Knocknarea, the corpse golem. I trust you understand now why the landmass in North never actually grew. Interesting. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so oh, is that why it took so long for Knocknarea to for Map to come back as Knocknarea? Like, you know, like like she died like, when was it, like 400 or something, and then she came back like after like 600 to 700 years later. Like they needed that time for, I see. Okay, that makes sense now. Why it took so long? It's been 1500 years since Edinburgh was first made. In all that time, instead of fairy bodies growing Britain's landmass, they all went to the creation of the woman you see before you now. Wait, so, like, wait a minute, I don't understand. Like, okay, the first part I can understand them being angry with that, how Knocknarea is, you know, like, apparently transferring Morse disease to other people and like, and that whole thing. This one, like, if they die, they're going to become the landmass, so they don't have if they don't have a problem with that, why are they having problem with this now? Like, Knocknarea is their queen, I guess, so like, okay, okay, wait a minute, let me check, let me see. What else could you call that but a betrayal of our land? How dare they call themselves the King's Land? Oh, they're talking about the loyalty to Britain, like as a landmass. Okay, so yeah. Right, so I can understand. So basically they are like, oh, if we die, if our body becomes a landmass, it's fine. We're doing this for Britain. But if it's like, you know, if it's been used for any other purpose, they will be like, oh, it's a betrayal to our land, it's a betrayal to Britain. Okay. The truth is, Mab and Knocknarea see us, British fairies, as no more than food for their own consumption. Oh boy, here we go. Betrayal? You have no idea what Map put herself through for your sakes. This land cannot exist without a fairy strong enough to sustain every other fairy. That's the only reason Map became a city of all things. Fine, if you want to know the truth so badly, I'll tell you. I'll tell you the reason British fairies are still alive today after being wiped out once before. I'll tell you the truth behind the Britain we inherited from Queen More. Oh no, what's happening? Oh God. Was it the wine? I know, but she didn't consume it. Lady Knocknarea, this is impossible. Why is she coughing up blood? Damn it, somebody stopped those insolent bastards already. What do the guards do? What is happening here? Oh my God, Springer just ran. Okay, you know what? I hate these fairies. Like, everyone is so selfish, so self-centered, it baffles me. Like, all they want is like, look at themselves. Like, this is just, I actually want this Lostbelt to actually completely get excised. Like, for everything, like, this is the thing. Here, no character is completely, like, you could say that, sinless. You know, like, you have to accept the fact that Morgan, Tristan, Barghest, Melusine, who else? Knocknarea, every single character, every single person who has been doing everything here, everyone has committed a sin once in their life, or once or twice or more times. But what makes them at least better, in my opinion, is that even after that, they still want the good for the, like, you know, like the country, and they're actually ready to stain their own hands in blood and like, you know, dirt to accomplish something. While these fairies, they are just, all they do is complain. Like, I'm not saying everyone here is like the saint. Like, Morgan was no saint, neither was anyone else. But at least they did something. Knocknarea as well, I can understand. She's no saint. Like, as she says, like, we have to do a lot of things, a lot of sacrifices to kind of make this Britain the way it is. But the fact that all people do, all the fairies do, is complain about it without doing anything else, it pisses me off here. This thing pisses me off. I really hope this, this Lostbelt, hopefully this Lostbelt actually ends. Like, every single fairy here. I don't want these characters to just keep selfishly living and doing whatever the hell they want to. Like, where would they have been if Morgan wasn't here? All would have been dead by now. And they have the gall to actually complain without doing anything. Like, what the hell is wrong with them? Good God. this is just shameless. Like, I think like that's the appropriate word to say. Like, these characters are shameless. It disgusts me. Now that Sins has been exposed, they couldn't bear the weight of her. Shut the hell up. Ugh. Now's your chance, guys. Bring Knocknarea to just... Oh god, here we go. Yo, no. You know what? I want this Lostbelt to just completely go down in flames. I don't want anything for this Lostbelt. The fairies here needs no salvation. In no way can they be saved. It's just continuous, just everyone doing whatever the hell they want to. Oh, so just... I cannot be bothered. This is aggravating. Now's your chance, guys. Bring Knocknarea to justice. Don't let the false queen get away with this. You can't let the northern fairy queen of all people take the throne, especially when there's someone else much better suited for it. Yeah, who is that? Let me listen to it. Is it Castoria? If it's Castoria, then I guess it's okay. But if it's someone else, I'm going to slap... I want to slap this guy. Who is it? Artoria. What the hell do you think you're doing? Nah. This Lostbelt is done for. This Lostbelt needs to burn. In no way is this... What the hell is going on here? Who are we fighting? Some random... Oh god. Oh wait, why am I choosing... Okay, yeah, let's just keep her. Wait. Where's Morgan? Oh, this is just... I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Oh, wait. God damn it. Oh, okay, Oh, it's fine. Oh god. God damn it. This is just... I realized what was happening as soon as I had finished drinking the wine. Oh, she drank the wine. Oh my god. I was like, did she drink the wine? Finished drinking the wine in my goblet. The wine they were passing out had been poisoned. At least the wine given to me, the Northern Fairies and Artoria's group. I'll be fine. I would have kicked the bucket a long time ago if my body couldn't handle a little poison. But I doubt Artoria and Fujimaru can say the same. Yeah, but we didn't drink the wine. I took a casual look at the back row and saw that none of them had touched their goblets. I don't know why that is. Probably just a coincidence, but at least I knew they were safe. I can't imagine Artoria would have caught on, so it must have been Fujimaru's idea not to drink any. The Northern Fairies here are all my long-serving subjects, so their connection to me is strong. They should be able to handle the poison as well as I can, so I'll pretend nothing is wrong and let the coronation proceed. Oh, that's what she... There's no way I'm letting anyone spoil things. So she knew from the beginning. There's no telling when the great calamity could begin. Britain needs a new king as soon as possible. There's no question who tried to poison us. But I guess things just aren't going to go their way. Sucks to be. But then why did she get affected? You can't trust a single word she says. Knocknarea is evil. The northern fairies have no place in Britain. But the second I saw which fairies were raising objections, I knew I was in trouble. The fact that members of my own clan were denouncing me meant that the enemy had prepared much better than I thought. I felt fine at first, but then I started to grow numb. I could feel my fingers losing strength and my throat and organs burning as if on fire. Like, wait, how did it work then? She said that it won't work on me. These aren't the only self-proclaimed King Clan fairies denouncing me. Similar denunciations must be taking place all across Britain. My subjects' loyalty to me is both my greatest weapon and my biggest weakness. Ah, yeah, that's true. Okay, that's why it's working. If I lose their loyalty, there you go, I lose the power I shared with them too. In an instant, I lost over half my power. I could tell as soon as it happened. The poison which I had been able to shrug off earlier starts to kick in, causing my oldest subjects to collapse. Normally, the guard spears would be only tickle me. Now they pierce my stomach and punch out through my back. Oh my god. Oh man, I guess I was more immature than I realized. I must have been so excited about finally getting to wear this dress that I didn't notice until it was too late. This is just... I hate these people. What the hell? Like, I just cannot. I can't believe this is happening. The child of prophecy attacked the cathedral. Shut the hell up! Oh my god, yo, this is so aggravating. What the heck? Okay, yo, nah. This is too much, man. There's a limit for shamelessness. Yeah, no. This Lostbelt. I think we should actually burn this Lostbelt. In no way this Lostbelt should survive. Oh, I didn't even read it. Okay, wait a minute. I knew it. I knew the child of prophecy and Knocknarea were in cahoots all along. This is the true face of the Fae of Paradise and the descendant of the Northern Fairies. What a bird-culling team they made. Yeah, so what do you think? You could, like, what do you want? What do these people want? Like, they want everything to come on a silver platter in front of them without them doing anything and nothing being sacrificed? What do they think this is? You know? This is why we can't trust anyone but British fairies. Quickly, someone's got to get rid of us, these outsiders, once and for all. What was that? Okay, who's burning it? Yeah, burn this whole place. Yes, just these guys. They all need to just go. I cannot tolerate these characters anymore. These fairies. Shut up and get out of here, or the next time one roasts you alive. Knocknarea. God damn, what? No, come on, Knocknarea, don't give up on me. What's going on? Why doesn't she stop bleeding? Why aren't her wounds closing? What's wrong with you, Knocknarea? These should be little scratches for you. No, she said the loyalty. She's not generating nearly as magical energy anymore. It's almost like her spirit origin is shrinking. Okay, you know what? I think I know what's going on here. This is Aurora, isn't it? Aurora's doing this. I don't know why there's there's something that is telling me all of this is Aurora's plan. Because Knocknarea realized that someone must have been polluting these people's minds. Like, the fact that if it was someone else who tried to poison her, it would have been fine if he had the loyalty. But I think Aurora's, I don't know what she's doing, but my guess is Aurora's, probably the one who poisoned these King Clan's fairies' minds against Knocknarea. And that is why they decided to go against Knocknarea. And obviously now, Knocknarea, after getting wounded, she has succumbed. This wouldn't have happened. So, I don't know, there's a 50-50 chance. I'm sorry if I'm what's that word? If I'm falsely accusing Aurora, if she is innocent in this, then I'm sorry. But I don't know, I feel like there's a 50% chance it's Aurora that is doing all of this. Just what I'm thinking. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But I don't know. That's what this is telling me. Because it's not Spriggan. At first I thought maybe it was Spriggan, but Spriggan just ran. So it isn't Spriggan. Spriggan didn't know this was going to happen. So that's why, you know, Spriggan just ran. It's Aurora, isn't it? I think so. She's not generating nearly as much magical energy anymore. It's almost like her spirit origin is shrinking. No, wait, is she reverting to a child? Oh. Come on, Knocknarea, wake up already. You're going to be queen, right? That's what you're going to be working towards all the time, right? You're supposed to be looking down on your nose at me and laughing like you always do. Come on, you big jerk. Huh? Oh, was I sleeping? Knocknarea, you're awake. Thank goodness. Hang on, I'll treat you right away. Oh no, that's okay. I'm okay. I'm used to this kind of thing. Yeah, that's weird. I know your face. Oh, she's referred to her memories are also reverting back, I think. I always remembered it when things were hard. You're my rival, Rhea. But I'm sorry, it's strange. I know you, but I don't know your name. I'm not sure what's going on. What is this place? Alright, I'm Knocknarea. I have a very, very important... what was my duty again? That's weird, I keep forgetting things. Oh, right. It's because I gave it to so many fairies. And you know, like, because she spread it to so many fairies, her blood, the more the fairies are going to, like, her own power is also diminishing. But as long as everyone has their loyalty straight, she will get all their powers. So this is what it is. She has this immense amount of power. She spread it to everyone else, like let that be like 100 people, and that would mean her power would be divided into 1 out of 100th part that she should have. However, the fairy don't, like, you know, her speciality is that the more she spreads around her power, it's, as long as they keep loyal to her, they'll be added to it. So she'll have her 100% power completely as long as they're loyal. But this has a big disadvantage. That is, if majority of the people start going against her, let's say like 50% people went against her, she will lose 50% of the power immediately. And this wouldn't have happened if she didn't give her power to anyone, but she had to give it, you know, so that she could rule, you know. So that's like, this is like a double-edged sword. It's a very risky thing, you know, like, as long as, like, you know, like, if she didn't give her power to anyone, she should have been fine now, I think. However, since she decided to, she gave it, it got spread along, and now that they've lost all their loyalty, her power has diminished. So it's basically that, and that is why. And she's now, like, you know, like, reverting back to her old self, like, her memories and everything are going away. I guess I didn't have any intelligence of my own left over. What are you saying? Knocknarea, you gave it all away? Everything? You gave away your magical energy, your miracles, even your intelligence? Yeah, I can see. You used it all up to get here, you used it all up to get here? All for those ungrateful fairies? For this awful Britain? I'm sorry, please don't cry, stranger. I still know who you are. You always were my guide. As long as I follow your light, I know I can always find my way home. Don't give me that. Come on, cut it out. Besides, we haven't had our rematch yet, right? You still need to fight me. And once you're queen, you're going to have a great romance, right? You haven't even taken the first step yet. So come on, Knocknarea, you can't give up now. That's not true. I beat you there too, stranger. I already had a taste of love. It was really, really lovely. And once the ceremony is done, I'm going to make him mine. It'll be way harder than becoming queen. Wait, hold on, Knocknarea, don't disappear on me. I told you you can't give up now. I never would have made it this far if I hadn't met you. If I lose you too, I don't... Lie, you'd never give up that easily. You're too stubborn. Even if you're all alone, I'm sure you'll find your star. She's dead. took care of the guards who pulled the swords on us. The other spectators all fled. Did Spriggan do this? No, he didn't. It was Aurora, I'm telling you. He ran off in panic as soon as things started getting south. Yeah, because if he was the one who did it, he would know that this was going to happen. He wouldn't act like that. It wasn't him. It was. I'm pretty sure it was Aurora. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't like it. It ain't just arguing I hear over there. Those fairies are killing each other. And here I thought fairies didn't fight if they weren't part of an army. Well, screw them. They can die for all we care. I think the fairies of Salisbury are probably trying to get rid of the northern fairies. Just let them fight and just let them kill each other. Like these fairies deserve everything that's going to come to them. I can't feel sympathy for any one of them. I don't know how much of an effect those King Clan fairies' testimony had. But now I'm afraid Lady Knocknarea isn't here to stop them anymore. Now the southern fairies feel justified in attacking Edinburgh. And the northern fairies who still consider themselves King Clan will fight to avenge Knocknarea's death. The way things are going now, Britain will be consumed in civil war again. What a terrible waste. Yes, this was supposed to be the start of a new era with a benevolent new king leading the way. Instead, it's just like what happened with the coronation at... Yeah, I was just saying that. Londinium. Sorry, but we'll have to pick this discussion up later with clearer heads. These guys here have got the cathedral completely surrounded. We've got to figure out a way out of here before they come for us too. No, wait, don't tell me they're after Artoria too. Yeah, exactly, that's what they're doing. Whoever did this just assassinated the Northern Queen who managed to conquer Camelot. I don't know what charges they'll level at me, but I'm definitely next on that list. My guess is some nonsense about me conspiring with Knocknarea to take Britain for myself or something. No, on second thought, I doubt there's a fairy in Britain who isn't already dying to kill me. That ain't it. Whoever poisoned that wine had no idea what the Fairy of Paradise's mission is. If they had, they'd never have killed Knocknarea. She was the only one who could have saved Britain, or rather, its fairies. And now her assassin just killed the last hope they had of survival, which I doubt they realize. But never mind that. What are we gonna do now, Artoria? You're gonna follow Knocknarea to the grave, or are you gonna pick up where you left off? I'm a reasonable guy. Just once I'll respect whatever you decide. Where she left off? Yeah. Okay, so that's far enough, child of prophecy. Foreign mage, lay down your weapons and surrender. Great, Aurora's here. I knew it. It was Aurora, isn't it? You stand accused of murdering Knocknarea. What? Who said that? You've received testimony from maid. Oh my god. What is wrong with the people here? Is this for real? We received testimony from many different fairies that you not only interfered with the coronation, you also murdered the guards who tried to stop you. Yeah, stopping from killing the queen? Is that what you're saying? As the head of Salisbury security, I'm placing you under arrest. I'm pretty sure Coral has no idea what's going on. Like, Aurora's just manipulating everyone. Arrest? What are you saying, Lady Coral? We obviously caught them red-handed. Shut the hell up. The Child of Prophecy deceived us. The foreign mage can't be trusted, and Percival of the Round Table Army instigated the whole thing. Oh my god. This is actually pretty funny. The way they're just making stuff up is baffling, how they can just come up with these type of things. We can't let them leave here alive. Let's just cut them down and stick their heads on pikes in the town square. That should calm things down. Yeah, you think you can defeat us, the one who defeated Morgan? Are you guys stupid? Like, well, what? You think... Oh, wait. Just a minute. No, I was gonna say, do they even know that we are the... Oh, no. I think they think that the army is the one who... Yeah. Okay, no. I was gonna say, like, do they even know that we are the ones who kind of... Like, I guess we didn't defeat Morgan as per se. We defeated her... I guess you could say her copy or copies. Or almost was almost going to defeat... No, we weren't going to defeat them. When Morgan pulled out 3 of them, no, we weren't going to defeat them. So we were in a pinch. So yeah, technically we did not defeat Morgan, but still, we did defeat the copies, so... Right, anyways. Absolutely not. Testimony alone cannot be taken as facts. They have a right to share their side of the story, and as the Wind Clan, we must strive for oh god, they're going to kill her as well. What do you think you're doing? Come on, let's get them, but don't go easy on them just because we outnumbered them. Yeah, you think you can take easy on us? I want to just... They managed to survive a fight against Morgan. They've got to be tougher than the Londinium soldiers. Oh, you have no idea what we did. Fight back if you want, but any resistance will be taken as a confession for your guilt. But if the three of you give yourselves up, we'll let the other fairies in. Shut up! So what will it be? All of you dead or just three of you? Go ahead, the choice is yours. Yup, Grimmer is... Oh, this is custom-made mithril armor. Yeah, your fancy, stuff won't work here. This is Grimmer's flames. Shut up, we don't have time for this crap. You just killed some more... Alright, Coral, go home. You clearly don't know what's going on here. If you want to run for it, go right ahead. You seem like the reasonable sort. I don't see any reason to burn you. Oh no, what the hell? What's that? Who lit? Is that a sniper or something? Oh, it's Melusi. Yeah, there you go. It is Aurora. Aurora's doing all of this. You blocked my attack? Of course I did. Such a cowardly sneak attack doesn't hold a candle to the real Lancelot. Melusi, you're here too? Then the one responsible for all this must be... Shut up, Coral. It's not my job to keep you safe. My job is to neutralize the Child of Prophecy and the Guardians. You can handle the aftermath how you like. As far as I'm concerned, turn them into rabbits, strangle them, imprison them, it doesn't matter to me. Oh, but I will say this. I wouldn't go outside for the next few hours if I were you. The city's erupted in fighting. You wouldn't last 2 seconds out there. And now Lancelot. Just what we needed. We might be able to take her if we all face her together, but... Artoria's still in shock. Without her protection, we'll probably lose at least 1 or 2. There's no need for that. I can handle Lancelot myself. Go on, everyone. Now's your chance to escape. I'll meet you on our usual spot outside the city. Huh? What are you saying, Percival? I only need to take care of the Child of Prophecy and the Chaldeans. You have nothing to do with... No, Lancelot. This isn't as easy as you think this is. Blind loyalty to someone isn't always the right thing. The person who she's so loyal to, yeah, she doesn't deserve that. At least that's what I think. So, yeah. Oh yes, I do. They're my comrades. I've trusted my life to them in battle. Most of all, they're friends I admire and respect. I don't care if they're the Fairy of Paradise or residents from the outside world, or even if they are from a different world altogether. None of that changes the fact that we have all lived and fought together. These people have done everything they can to follow the path they believe is right and to help their comrades do the same. They have devoted themselves to that purpose, and I'm going to do everything I can to help them. That is what it means to be a knight. That is what the Round Table signifies. That is what I was taught at this very cathedral. I was raised to become a knight worthy of the Spear of Selection, to be a replacement for the Child of Prophecy if necessary. Oh! Oh really? Okay. Wait, so if Artoria didn't come here and take on the pilgrimage, Percival would have to do that. That's right. Just because the reason that brought you children here were tainted doesn't mean your spirits need to be tainted too. I'm so proud of the man you've grown into. That's why I don't want to lose you now. You already used the Spear of Selection twice. Once 6 years ago and once against Wookiees. 6 years ago. If you use it again, I don't care. Besides, I still need to repay you for the blow you dealt to Lady Gareth. Even now, her bravery and spirit live on in this spear. Tamlin Lancelot, if you insist on going by that name, even now that Morgan is gone, then I will show you no mercy. If you're going to repeat that terrible mistake, then I'll do everything in my power to correct it. Wait, did she She left. Oh, I thought we would have to fight her. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what we would have done if that didn't work. Did you really just talk her into retreating? Yes, my sis, Lancelot is actually much kinder than she seems. I knew there was an excellent chance she'd listen to reason if I made a compelling argument, so I took a calculated risk. I don't know about you, Senpai, but it seemed more like a harsh scolding than a compelling argument to me. There's no telling when she might come back though. Either way, now's our best chance to escape. Come on, Artoria, Fujimaru, we've got to find a way through the blockade and get out of the city. Oh god. Wow, the... Right. Right, no battles. She actually left. I wasn't expecting that. What a wonderful knight Percival's become. He's honest, gentle, dependable, but I've never seen him so angry. He's actually the one who taught me what it means to be human, now that I think about it. I know. I know what I'm doing is foolish, but I can't help it. Are those screams coming from around Salisbury? No, it's not just Salisbury. I can hear them from all over. Gloucester, Oxford, Norwich. Are those Moors? Oh yeah, when like we saw in the previous video, like the Moors were like expanding more and more. They're not just keeping to the forest and ravines, they're coming out of the plains and highways too. No, wait. Fairies are turning into Moors on their own. Oh, interesting. Well, this is like a zombie apocalypse. What the hell? We've just received a wind of tidings from Salisbury. Queen Knocknarea has been assassinated. Accusations from the Kingsland fairies have stoked resentment against Edinburgh. Now the northern fairies and upper class fairies in the castle are fighting amongst themselves. Those idiots, how could they let themselves be riled up like that without a shred of evidence? Where are they? I'll go silence them myself. You there, capture the fairies who are spreading the wind tidings. I'll slap them with the new administration's first charge of treason. Emergency, a pack of Morsar appeared within the castle town limits. We've received a ton of incident reports from all over the city. We don't have enough soldiers to handle them all. What would you have us do, Your Excellency, Acting Commander Bargus? Don't call me Your Excellency. It makes me all twitchy. How could you let the Moors get inside? Hasn't the main gate been repaired by now? Yes, ma'am, but there's no sign of them having entered from the outside. These Moors have been spontaneously appearing inside the city and making their way outside. What? What about the Sacred Lance removal? I'm afraid we haven't heard anything about that team for over an hour. Oh my god, they're probably dead. And that's not all. All the fairies inside the castle are experiencing numbness in their oh god. Oh no, they're turning into Moors. Limp. Oh god. But the Moors didn't even touch him. What is that? Is it coming from the pit? Oh, here we go. Oh my god. What is that? They're not Moors, there's something more primal, more horrifying. Oh, that's Skenunos, isn't it? Oh no, Bargus is also... Acting Commander Bargus? Damn it, here, give me your hand. We need to get you away from the pit. Don't worry about me. I can stand on my own. You all need to get away from here. The pit is causing all these Moors to appear. They'll overrun the castle soon. Get to the plains while you still can. Tell all the other Round Table Army soldiers as well. Yes, ma'am. But what about you? If you were going to run, you and the other fairies shouldn't come with... Never mind me, and any fairy who could have gotten away has surely done so by now. Now go on, leave. Forget about Camelot. I'll hold the rear while you all make your escape. You only need to worry about survival. Dying out here is not an option. Right, you know what? There's one thing that I'm thinking. Do you remember this? I don't know, it suddenly came to my mind. You know, there was like a section where they were talking about how Morgan, you know, like the walls is written, those without sin, only those without sin can enter, or something like that. It was written. And I remember in this final section, there was a section where they were kind of talking about how obviously the fairies who are here, they all have committed sins, especially the fairies in the, like, you know, like the fairies who were inside Morgan's castle. You know, all of them were disgusting fairies, you know, like they were like disgusting people. So definitely they have committed a lot of sins, but still they were inside. Now what I'm thinking is that maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe that is what it meant. All those without sin can only enter. Since I don't know. Like what I'm thinking is like maybe everyone here who has committed sins, maybe it's like an automatic thing that's triggering now that Morgan is dead and Knocknarea is dead, that they are becoming Morse automatically. And the prerequisite of the fairies not turning into Morse was probably a king or a queen being in the throne. And that's why Morgan always was like, I need to go back to the throne. Otherwise everything will go wrong. Not only that, here Cuchulainn also kind of hinted something about was it Cuchulainn? Yeah, hinted something about like, oh, everything would have went well if Knocknarea became the queen as soon as possible. But now that whoever did this, the assassinated Knocknarea, had no idea what is the task from Paradise, and they did it without knowing, and now everything is going to go wrong. So what I think here is that a king or a queen being here in Britain is a prerequisite for all the fairies not to turn into Moors. All the fairies who have committed sins to not to turn into Moors. I think that's the thing. So that is why up until now, since Morgan was ruling, nobody became Moors or something like that. And maybe that is why Morgan needed the existence tax or something like that. I don't know. Like this is one thing that, because like the timing is very weird, isn't it? Like as soon as Morgan died and even Knocknarea died, like this is automatically happening. So my guess would be if Knocknarea survived here and somehow she became the queen, then none of this would have happened. But since after Morgan's dead, now that Knocknarea is also dead as well, and there's no king or queen, this is going in this direction. And this is what nobody knew about. This is what Morgan has been protecting everyone from. And nobody had any idea, and they just accused her. I think that's what's going on. Now, like I said, I don't know. This is just a guess. Because it's kind of bothering me now, the exact timing, why this is happening now. Why didn't this happen before? Because Morgan is not dead. Because Morgan is dead, there's no king or queen. That's what I think. And I think this has something to do with Paradise's mission, which we still don't know clearly enough. Okay, dying out here is not an option. Yes, ma'am, I know we'll be fine with Tamlin Bargas protecting us. They really are good soldiers, strong, earnest, friendly. The Round Table Army did an excellent job training them. Oh god. My body feels hot. Is that the Morse poison? No, wait, this is the curse Queen Morgan was keeping away. There you go. There you go. Oh, so it's a curse. Okay, there you go. Right. The curse of the Morse or whatever. Ah, right. I see. Yeah, so I was kind of correct, I guess. Let's see. Now that I'm no longer Gawain, it's only a matter of time until I... Oh, the name was actually keeping her safe. No, not yet. There are things I need to do first. I have to save as many fairies and humans as I can. I'll defeat the boss in the castle town myself, or I'll never be able to look the Chaldeans in the eye. That's right, as long as Fujimaru and the others are alive, hope is yet to be lost. I can still save at least a handful of British fairies. They're helping them migrate, and I can then get Adonis out of Britain. That's the reason I'm still alive. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Oh boy, we're going to fight after this. Oh, this OST. This is a really good OST. I like this one. Okay, so yeah, like I said, so that's what the whole thing is. Like I can kind of guess. Like there's two guesses that I made. First one is Aurora's behind all of this nonsense that is happening now, and I'm like, at first I was like, I'm 50% sure. Now I'm like 80% sure because of why Lancelot came at that exact time. Coral and everyone else came in, so it's Aurora. She's like pulling the strings without knowing what she is doing. She's literally destroying the whole, like, you know, like Britain by doing this. The fact that she assassinated, it's still not confirmed, like, you know, like, but I think she's the one who did it. The fact that she made the assassination of Knocknarea, that is going to work in a very wrong direction now. Now that there's no king or queen, this curse that, you know, like Morgan was suppressing after Morgan's death, you know, like, if, I guess, Knocknarea became the queen, she probably would be able to suppress the curse as well. But since she's dead now, this is auto-triggering now, and this curse is just going all out. And so this is the IC. Right, I can kind of make a guess what the task from Paradise is. I think the task from Paradise is probably something related to turning all the fairies to Moors. And Morgan, since Morgan said that I'm not going to be completing the task from Paradise, and she abandoned the task of Paradise, she decided to be the king. She decided to, I don't know, like probably suppress the curse. So this is just a guess, but the task from Paradise is probably turning everyone to Moors, and something along that lines. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but probably something like that, like turning everyone to Moors, and I don't know, like spreading Britain and increasing Britain's size or something like that. But that being the main goal, Morgan decided to abandon it. And that is exactly why I think Morgan was so hostile towards Castoria. Because if that is actually the task from Paradise, Morgan definitely didn't want Castoria to do anything to the people of Britain. And since she's a fairy from Paradise, Morgan was like, I know what your plan is, I know what your task is, the same task that I abandoned. If you will try to do this in my Britain, if you ring the bell, if you start the pilgrimage, I'll stop you, I'll kill you, I'll defeat you. That was the whole thing. Like, I feel like it's kind of like, you know, like, it's kind of fitting, like, you know, like jigsaw puzzles. If that is how this is, I think it all makes sense. Why was she so against Artoria? Because the task from Paradise is probably something negative for Britain. You know, it is not something positive. And that is exactly why Morgan wanted to stop Castoria from starting the pilgrimage and completing the task from Paradise. And that is why we have this amount of conflict against Morgan and Castoria. Because obviously she would be the best person to know what the task of Paradise is, because she herself was from Paradise. And that is why, and when she left the, like, you know, like task, she decided to abandon the task, you know, and now that Castoria is here, she probably got threatened and she knew what she was going to do. That's why she tried to stop him. And I do wonder, was this the reason why Castoria became the Fairy of Paradise? Because Morgan left her, abandoned her duty. I think so, because, you know, like, Morgan was supposed to complete the task of Paradise, and since she abandoned her duty, like, Paradise probably had to appoint another person as the Fairy of Paradise so that she could complete the job, which is Castoria. Right, so all of these are speculations and all guesses. I'm not exactly sure how true they are, but I feel like there's a few things that might actually hit. Because at this point of time, I feel like everything, all the like pieces are in front of us. We just have to put it together. And I feel like that is what's happening here. So, like, 3 guesses I made. Aurora's behind all of this nonsense that is happening, which I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's going on. Number 2 is the guess that this, and this is also kind of confirmed because they kind of mentioned about the curse. So my second guess was like, this curse is something that is Morgan was suppressing up until now, and if Knocknarea became the queen, she probably would be able to suppress and Britain would have been saved. And now my third guess is that the duty from Paradise is probably something that is negative for Britain, something related to the Moors and something like that, you know, and that is why Morgan was so hostile towards Castoria. These are the 3 guesses I made today. Let's see how correct I am and how wrong I am. Next video, we'll probably get a few answers. So that is it. Thanks for watching. This was my gameplay for Lostbelt 6. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video on Lostbelt 6. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.